In this podcast episode, Jay Dhaliwal shares his extraordinary journey from humble beginnings to becoming a successful entrepreneur and CEO of Superpatch. The discussion explores his personal motivation, the science behind the Superpatch technology, his views on health and wellness beyond traditional medicine, and his insights into entrepreneurship, leadership, and the evolving technological landscape. Jay reveals how his deep research into brain science and neurofunction led him to create a drug-free solution that leverages the mind-body connection for improved quality of life. Jay reflects on his upbringing in a working-class family in Toronto and the economic struggles they faced after his mother was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, MS, in 1983. Witnessing his mother's rapid decline into wheelchair dependency deeply influenced him. This personal hardship fueled his drive to find alternative methods to support neurological health and improve quality of life without relying on conventional drugs or devices. Education and upward mobility were emphasized in his family, and Jay's hunger for success started early, leading him to entrepreneurial ventures during his youth. Jay's first significant income came from door-to-door vacuum sales at 17, where he quickly learned that salesmanship is a skill grounded in psychology and authenticity. This experience helped him develop confidence and a mindset focused on delivering value and mastering his craft. After university, Jay became a software engineer focusing on internet security during the dot-com boom of the 1990s. He experienced rapid financial success, achieving a net worth peak of over $60 million by age 29, but also faced humbling setbacks during the dot-com crash. He emphasizes resilience and the importance of getting back up after failure. Following the dot-com correction, Jay pivoted to the burgeoning mobile phone industry, acquiring master distributorship rights for Nokia cell phones in New Delhi. Over 3 years, with a small team, they sold 10 million handsets, demonstrating Jay's keen ability to spot emerging trends and position himself strategically in growing markets. Anticipating the disruptive arrival of the iPhone, he sold the distributorship and exited successfully. This phase underscored the importance of anticipating future trends and positioning oneself accordingly in business. Motivated by his mother's MS and frustration with existing medical approaches, Jay began an intensive, self-driven exploration into neurological function and brain science. Over 17 years, he consumed vast amounts of research, reading hundreds of textbooks and thousands of scientific papers to understand how neurosignals work and how to measure and influence them. He identified a critical gap in quantifying the neurological signal disruptions caused by diseases like MS. Applying his engineering and software background, Jay worked on isolating neural networks related to physiological functions and developed proprietary analytical software to decode brainwave patterns. Jay explains the complex challenge of creating a way to communicate with the brain's autonomic nervous system without drugs or devices. Inspired by the concept of Braille and the deep sensory connection between skin and brain, he developed a patented system called VTT, vibrotactile therapy. This system encodes specific neurofunctional stimulation patterns on a patch that, when applied to the skin, triggers receptors sending signals to the central nervous system. These signals utilize constructive interference to recalibrate brainwave networks and restore balance or homeostasis. Thousands of prototypes were developed over many years to perfect this technology. Jay elucidates that all physiological functions are governed by pre-programmed neural networks expressed as brainwaves, including sleep, focus, pain management, and motor control. Our mind, particularly the autonomic system, understands only frequency and wave patterns, not language or chemical signals directly. By delivering precise wave-based stimuli through the skin, the Superpatch technology can influence brainwave patterns to improve body function. Clinical EEG measurements demonstrate significant changes post-application. Peer-reviewed, placebo-controlled studies validate its efficacy for pain reduction, sleep enhancement, stress relief, mood improvement, and athletic performance optimization. Jay critiques the modern healthcare system's design, which primarily emerged to combat infectious diseases with chemical interventions like antibiotics and vaccines. As chronic conditions dominate today, he argues the system's pill-centric approach is insufficient. He advocates for complementary, drug-free solutions like Superpatch that work with the body's intrinsic intelligence to restore function. Nutrition and exercise remain fundamental, but technologies that address neurology safely and affordably open new possibilities for quality of life improvements without side effects or contraindications. Superpatch offers 13 variations targeting specific benefits such as pain management, sleep quality, stress reduction, mood enhancement, balance, and calorie optimization. The patches are designed for easy application anywhere on the body, with certain protocols depending on the symptom. The products are priced affordably between $60 and $70 per month, aimed at making neurotechnology accessible to a broad audience. Growth has been largely organic through word of mouth, driven by the product's ability to deliver real, measurable benefits. Jay reiterates a confidence backed by rigorous scientific studies and money-back guarantees. Jay shares candid insights into the challenges of growing and scaling a business, emphasizing that talent and team integrity are paramount. He stresses hiring players who bring both excellence and alignment with the company's mission to leave the world better than they found it. Recognizing and valuing the workload and contributions of team members is critical for retention and morale. Jay credits mindfulness and meditation with helping him maintain focus amidst the noise of daily entrepreneurship, and stresses resilience and single-mindedness as keys to success. Jay reflects on the continuous cycles of disruptive technology he has witnessed over 3 decades, from the internet to mobile phones, apps, and now AI. However, he distinguishes his focus on original intelligence, OI, the innate genetic and neurological programming everyone carries, as the foundational intelligence that his technology seeks to interact with. This belief in the power of the human nervous system guides his work toward non-invasive neuro solutions that complement whatever future technologies emerge. His approach blends engineering creativity with the profound complexity of brain science. Throughout his journey, mindfulness and meditation have played a central role in helping Jay manage distractions and maintain clarity in decision-making and problem-solving. He highlights the modern epidemic of cost switch effect, where constant multitasking erodes attention spans, making focused mental effort at a premium. Jay advocates for aligning thoughts, feelings, and actions to unlock personal growth and creative potential. He encourages dreamers and entrepreneurs to embrace struggle, maintain resilience, and cultivate a meaningful why that sustains them beyond short-term fame or material success. When asked about the legacy he hopes to leave, Jay expresses a desire to be remembered for dedicating his life to improving the world and creating meaningful, drug-free health solutions that elevate people's lives globally. His mission is to democratize access to high-impact neurotechnology, facilitate greater human potential, and inspire others to dream ambitiously while staying grounded in authenticity and contribution.